have to train them right then and there because they're open to what people are giving to them. And it's youthful exuberance. It's young, it's wild, it's unchecked, and sometimes it's foolish. I use the word correctly, unlike the president. I could have just said stupid, but I ain't trying to get people upset. I thought I'd help out the president there because his word was actually right. So to continue to move on with that, you're going to have to ruffle some feathers with them because they don't always want to hear that these guys that they value as heroes are actually heroes. You know, some of the PowerPoint. But that's the kind of conversation that you have to develop and grow. You have real serious conversations that are lasting, positive, and good. It's very important. By doing that, you're able to give them something inside of themselves. You set a seed to combat and fight. For example, one of the basic notions, I was talking to Colleen and he was saying, I always questioned why he said high school was 4 years and we were only there 180 days. I really always questioned that. But I thought I wasn't going to say that to my friends. I didn't want to go to the argument. I said, okay, so you knew it was 180 days. 180, 180 is 360, 360, 360, 720. So you got these guys talking about, I got 4 years to be in a place. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's not the truth. So he said, we take off the first semester, we just lay back 45 days at home. Second semester, we kind of push. Third semester, we make a rush. Fourth semester, at the end, we kind of do something. You know that gets you? That gets you a GPA of 2.0, maybe. Hopefully you're not behind. Not getting those 28 credits. And you wonder why 54% of the brothers drop out. Because right from the beginning, you don't understand why you're there. You told yourself you got 4 years, when really you have 720 days. And you don't even have 720 days because it's only 720 times 6, because you only get taught 6 academic hours. So problematically, your whole position for being there is all messed up. So what I'm going to ask you to do is this. They're trained, they're ready to go. Don't allow them to go back to that regular routine because it's going to hurt them. It's going to take them 45 days to link up. We don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have 45 days to wait. We need to be on the ball right off the bat because what Brian and I figured is this. They've been in this program that goes on their scholarship application. If they stay with us once a month in the summer, come back in the summer, they're already coming back, and we're going to select one more to be a counselor, you know what I mean, a paid counselor. So they're going to be able to, in turn, come back and say, I was actively involved in a program all 4 years that actually empowered young black men. And I want a scholarship for that. I want to give you $45,000. But you're not going to get that money. Remember, we talk about the next step to success. Look at your things. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be very sequential here. This is very important because my step to success is education. Because when they're educated, they go out to that community, they come back, they have everything to give. We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have accountants, we have VPs come in that all look like them. Everybody look like them. I want to say that the money didn't come from everybody that looked like them. It came from the other side. So we ain't got no money. We run around here doing the wrong thing. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm trying to teach you the truth. In order to actually contribute and be a blessing, you've got to be doing something. You've got to have something to give. There's only going to be so many Gucci's and he's going to federal prison. Because the federal government already said that, oh no, you think you're not going back. But you're going back. Because we're not finished. So that's a lawyer. A black prosecutor, as I tell Colleen all the time, that's seeking to put this guy in jail. He probably figures like me. You're better off in there not saying something than you are around here. So I'm going to keep pushing this case and keep pushing this case. So either you don't have no more money or you just go back. But you see, what you have to understand is we're trying to do something different. So I'm going to take you through this. When they come in, they'll give you the affirmation, but I want to explain to you the affirmation, what it is. You have to have knowledge of self to improve your community. It wasn't about us in there. It was about improving our community for you. I tell them every day, the major issue I have, I told Lance Morell, is there's something wrong. Just like high school is not 4 years, how can you berate black women when they've done everything? Look in this room. Who's graduated? Who's at college? Who got the Johnson C. Smith? The guy said, hey, the ratio is 60-40. Is that a good thing? They say, yeah. He said, no, it's not, because you ain't here. You know what I mean? Council students, they said, no, it's not. You're not here. How is that done? So what they outnumber you 2-1? You're not even here. You're not even in the ballpark. We got to get you in the ballpark. Why is this important? Because 28 of them can capture more than 28 of me and Brian's. You see what I'm saying? Now, they're following me and Brian's leads because they love us and they respect us. And sometimes we have to get on them and say, you're just not going to do that. Because we have to think for you. My grandpa used to tell me an interesting thing. He said, boy, from 17 to 21, don't believe nothing you say. Come and ask me. That's my mentor. That's my guy. Don't come because it's wrong. Because it's wrong. It's just wrong. You ain't ready. You know? You ain't ready. I say, that guy is something else, but he was right. I wasn't ready. You know, I sit with Eric, and I like Malik, and we go, Malik know everything. How at 15 you know everything I know? I said, Malik, you the cop, you the lawyer, you the doctor. What don't you know? I know a little bit of something, but not everything. Yeah, that's cool. Let the speakers speak. So we have to go over that and go through that, but that's the process we have to go through. We have to explain to colleagues. It is negative, but if you continue to allow it to be negative, how many people are you going to have anything to sell to? Michael Jackson is the leading record seller in the world, and they never say a negative thing to nobody. Negative thing to nobody. I said they're in the riding home the other day. I said Bill Gates got $68 billion. He's going to give it away. Completely. He could have 745. He could have gold all over the place. He's building water systems in Africa and trying to stop the glaciers from going down. Where we at? Talking about some diamonds. This dude said, we got a method to stop the glaciers from going back. He just gave a Michigan company $245 million to actually hook up the hybrid bus real quick so we can get this done. Here. You know what I mean? It's a research and development grant. Get it done. Because the government ain't moving fast enough. I asked you, Elder Jennings, where are we at with this process? George Freeland once said to me, a very powerful statement. He said, no community will ever respect a man that doesn't take care of his family. I'm going to say that to you again. Elder Jennings said that to him the whole time. No community will ever respect a man that doesn't take care of his family. So when you're walking around with those pants down, you're not doing the right thing, they know it. Warren talked to me about his grandfather. He said, you know, I was going to make a very bad mistake. He said, my grandfather beat me so bad. He said, but that woman saved my life. And I love my grandfather. He said, now I love my grandfather. He's walking. He said, but I love my grandfather. He said, right there, my grandfather is my role model. I said, Warren, mine is too. We have that in common. What am I going to say to you? They want to be helped. They want to be helped. They want to see something different. But we got to be willing to show them something different. We got to be that positive side that Nick is talking about. Okay? We got to be what Hakim says and dare to be different. If I want to listen to Motley Crue, I ain't bothering nobody. You know, I saw this peace sign, this peace shirt, and I was at Marshall, so I was looking for a little flipper. So I flipped the French toast pickers because these dudes can eat. So this little peace shirt, $2.99 or whatever. So I'm going to get that for Hakim. He said, because he can mentally handle that. You see, Freeze is the nicest shirt I ever had. You know, like a little piece of the pie. He was all happy. Came next to look at my shirt. You know, I said, see, they want to reach out. They want to be different. We have to be the people who allow them to do that. I'm willing, if you're willing. So yeah, we're dedicated to the cause because I really don't like the rap. And I love hip hop. I came in, I listened to Mos Def. Boy, so here we go, listen to Mos Def. Mos Def, I want to listen to one thing that he said. He said, the problem with hip hop is we ain't all right. If we all right, hip hop's gonna be all right. If we love each other, hip hop's gonna be all right. If we love our mothers, hip hop's gonna be all right. If we love our sisters, hip hop's gonna be all right. He said, the problem ain't hip hop, the problem is the people. What's wrong with hip hop? Ain't nothing wrong with hip hop. If you messed up, then hip hop's gonna be messed up. So something that's coming out of you saying that hip hop is messed up, don't blame it on hip hop. Because if we love each other, hip hop is gonna be all right. And that's what Mos Def. So don't think that Freeze up here saying he hates hip hop. No, I listen to hip hop. I'm a huge hip hop fan. Me and Colleen talk about hip hop all the time. Teaches me this, teaches me that. I teach him this, I teach him that. Because I'm reaching out to them so I can understand how to teach them. Y'all got to reach out to them too. I'm making Devin pull up his pants and chasing them all around Johnson C. Smith. Pull up your pants. Stop it, Free. You pull up your pants now. Stop it. Chasing all the way around Johnson C. Smith. Just chasing him. They're like, yeah! You know what I mean? So we said, what are we going to do? So we're going to start calling him Homie Clown. There goes Big Clothes. I'm not Homie Clown. Devin has a beautiful suit on today. All the boys in suit up pulled up said, be free, look what Devin's got on. I said, God is good. I said, we did something. God is good, Lance, you know. So we've made some inroads. So without further ado, I'm going to go through this real quick. I'm going to bring the emerging leaders. But I'm going to ask you to say it with me so that they can hear it. You ready? Knowledge yourself. Knowledge yourself. To better ourselves. To better ourselves. To improve our community. To improve our community. With ideology. With ideology. Detrimental. Detrimental. To. Empowering. Empowering. Activities. Linked to. Systemic changes. That are. Lasting. Positive. And good. Within our society. Believe in. Freedom. Responsibility. Education. And equality. Be free. Determine your own reality.